latest. Right, indeed, Yatana say. Eros Night latest exclusives wall updated and yadin SMP ever sumo juma so 105.7 ayo frequency AP radio TV no AP TV Facebook no AP TV GH all the two are like and I share comments out war now they are by kind of come Jamao Eros Night Mame fan to is around 1 and bawe after 12 matches saying and start at here and the games 2 and a titoye now team almost surprising and 18 paying after Turkey and so Georgia debutant a bomb of 3 goes to 1 at the Gule. That was a nice strike from the boy. MIB Kama, Edma Turkish, no, Mame Fantun is a big on the passo, while Cristiano Ronaldo side, Portugal, Etnafia. And so, and the Czech Republic, I'm so poor. 2-1 was the scoreline. Although se uja for 0 and ya gonema Portugal diamond no, and I'm to be carried then. I won't send people after match analysis. I will just find out and I say, you pay same Jama join Facebook no. Now 3 things at a time. If mame, obe like you know watch another comments out to na. Go APTVGH. APTVGH and APTV Media. Ninano or the bar, Bibia, Yabekai, messages out to Etiamana Bibianso, Etima Kama Jamal, Etiana Tanase, Big Brother, the Maestro GH as usual. The tactical man, Diagua, Yabakon, or in Sempi, Baba Samson, the resetter, Nalama Chinsonia Tanase, production, a cost of 10 programs manager Auntie, or no, and I may be Pia Cost MC, and then again, Betty Prince Selassie Tester, and so a boy Chitoma di Jumatino. At Bravo non two and a best sorting Conyaso, Najumati 2 Atwaso, at Jama for now, dear. Euros night, a bre, and also tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and a kind of catcher or downfall, don't catch a downfall, saying out to the Euros night and the Baby and Joseph or say Ponso, from the sports president, Mejoso, Mekoma Bujafuna Quapa after round 1 Euros no, saying Anima, Isifa Ecoye. Abache.
Presido,
if you come out, if you were called here,
oh, if you have a call,
or time on what
that's
the researcher,
Presido,
around 1 minute and day.
So
a quick one. Now, we are quite.
I say, I ain't intend to do. You have to say, enjoy football for a while. And I Scotland for, and I say, I think it's a more performance on putting up, no, answer that answer many.
Okay, and that's a team sitting at Scotland, and form. Or someone should consider
consideration 5-1. And my team of the round, definitely I will give it to Romania. Romania,
okay.
That 3-0 thrashing of Ukraine, and I don't know Ukraine for no horrible, but they did well and big teams in so. Or much I said they are in for the title, but they're too early. But they're still my favorite.
So now we are favorite.
David.
Unya do obeti.
David. Ya can be my agents.
Okay.
Can be
why steady kakra?
Oh my steady.
Omo time answer form.
Yes, service form this year.
All the rest set and make up Big Brother, the tactical man, maestro. The maestro.
El Presidente.
The maestro.
Presidente.
Really, we are fine.
Nyamina do. That's why.
Oh, nyamia dum.
At the two no come on.
Yes, I be say it.
Sabi shave. It's a video agro.
Nyasam ki talk.
Cover.
Yes, Euros night.
Yes.
Now round 1 not baby, bra.
Oh yes, I think the round 1 was full of action, full of excitement, and then the only time I who said football Kasano was yesterday. I must say, just a crucial, testament from Slovakia or Belgium, and then who say Romania, so share the likes of Ukraine. So what I say, and then that was the last time I who say Romania share Ukraine by 3-0, and then Slovakia game no winning against Belgium. It was just a fully packed show. So from the likes of Germany against Scotland, it was just a way for say you will know say Ombeshe Scotland, because Scotland is not a well-proven football nation of late. It's even so Ombeshe England winning. You say England quite be no meeting against that tender side of that particular opponent. You so so for now, I think say the big major European countries in England has been able to prove themselves very well. Now I check Italy so in a while, almost to share Croatia, and so it may lose against Spain for all this while. Not the way are not Croatia for almost form no ACT right from 2014, 2018, even to the 2022 World Cup. Not form no, but then Spanish team led by De La Fuente has been a superb side. What the side of Croatia national team Spanish national team and tribe over Croatia, and I think it wasn't that kind of result and year because all we wanted is a look. Modric would have had a good time playing against the Spain national team. The shocker of them all was the Romania-Ukraine game and the Slovakia and Belgium game. Look at the kind of quality in the players at Belgium for cry. Ultimately lose against Slovakia, and Slovakia is just one football nation. Ultimately, pedigree in the world of football. The first time we qualified the ball in the major tournament was 2010 World Cup. PM called the 2016 Euros. In the 2010 World Cup, I'm called round 16 frame. 2016 Euros, almost Pimo 116 almost hands to the frame. So it tells you, Slovakia, I think all the history and all the things back home, and I think I'm going to shock me together with Romania against the side of Ukraine, almost a boy. So first one has been very good, but then you watching Germany and Hungary, and so Asia.
I'm start the second round.
Of course.
Okay. And a big brother, the maestro GH, and I will tell you, cannot keep your messages coming. APTV GH, what the power, not just say, I like a back messages in the man. I don't the tour like national for commenting in a Fabra, not young kind and for my own son. So I man, say, good night, bro. Entry Thomas Sapon, more fire mentor. Entry doing the listening from Swami, more fire sports president. Wizzy Tamia, good evening. You guys are live and clear at Berwaniasi Otil region. King George watching the show live from Nkoko. Okay, and King George, yeah. And keep your messages coming. APTV GH. What a tour. I said like and I say na for comment out of bra. Sharing is caring. Maybe behind your camera. Maybe boss him. Now you're in some no atwa so ejama around one no enya and in simpi and a team across so far. A break aside here goes na floor and ne zero roro a prepare roro antimenya gupen for benya transna Turkey ni Georgia starting free yan hwe omo national anthem no otumu se nan what you say Turkey hona atogram chensi ya yan kabusia for ya this year Christian to some unfortunately or twada no mo se do yan ko anthem no them no TV 105.7 international anthem na nya sam ketwa team say ja wom na ankofo be ba anthem ni sa na o kakai etuo bi etoto ye ene ne ma bomb bi aboboye adan bi adwirigu ye o do country na anthem ni bossa na dan su na areho na awose go yensem bebre nti na enye ize now you game ni mo na yenhwe mame ko Amakye na Amakye ngram mame Turkey Georgia Turkey every 3 goes to 1 debutant
yeah Georgia na a bit difficult.
Were you surprised or
not at all normal and Turkey for no Turkish diaspora in Germany no Turkey for omo Germany no omo doso nti hu say omo to national anthem no mo the passion ne aggression omo yo makoma mu na support to players na chese Turkey for be so Mesut Ozil or Turkish background Nuri Sahin I think the last 4 days was saying Edin Terzic see from Dortmund na Obabaye Dortmund for manager on so Turkish background on kwada say Obama Turkey and Aika Gundogan, Germany for captain.
Yeah.
Honestly, what Turkish background, no call baby a Shaka for any Dortmund one. Area Turkey for a dozen or pa, and in the game, no so could to signal dinner park or Dortmund. Not just had a grown up Befi, Ankasa, and Tina also Mumma almost support and no hair. Sa Kruhama Kangundogan ka Shahin every more you be a me who say about Dortmund recently where Turkish and Uma Toprak Sally Oscan Omuna Turkish for Musia kan
I want to call Dortmund
yes Sairi on Dortmund Entina just say antem na no so moto and game no ye game one so we hwe bia hu say a game one na ye end to end affair both teams no Georgia mamini kan credit FIFA for any UEFA say omo from 16 teams no the cut 24 no 32 teams for World Cup near the cut 48 and Georgia mo ye reason Georgia and Iceland the money are being the reason why
Faroes Island
the reason why into because there are some countries go Europe no born 16 countries yes and Iceland for by European Cup 2016 you know how we see discipline England no England for free mo no England for free man a ma omo chance ya ubie mu sana e ma minus just ended AFCON so me kai Mauritania for action Mauritania Algeria for Ephraim na nti ye no ma say omo atena si enya sa adwene say there are some countries ya qualifiers ne omo de ne but tomorrow come on ba major tournament na president ombe adwuma and Georgia for no so Georgia for na wonka say omo ye minus kra na say omo ye debutant so we game na take for right from the onset na no decided said they are going to attack Georgia no way so more there was no way say be defending against this side
sure
and omo attack you omo copy me say omo share omo first go met Muda and that goal no me say yeah Stanky go no and run no say number can say my best goal so far Nikolai Stanky for Romania no and met Muda go no where Fenerbahce Alexander Jikuti mate no go no share non drop take you for first goal no say Kibenya non drop
all right it's you feeding and Muda
عندك كرة عرضية خطيرة تركية ما زالت تصب على الطائر الله
an incredible goal so non drop right back take a fantastic goal by our standard and we say na we no say be share goal be share goal ye disallow technology no mo dey offside no since the Premier League for ni here bi na Bruha no so akofom and we share na say na ke second goal ba na nka Georgia for nke be dey say come back game ni and na right from there na Georgia force na back game ni Georgia attack ye Varaskelia and Mikhail Tazi one share goal more no and
Varaskelia
and then the mom come commentary was arguing that the man because Georgia for dinner there we here practice pass na wait me abobo and on back game ni man so bet omoka omo first chance e back game no bet omoka and omo take career no momentum ni ba omo side you say football momentum so here something e key ebo omo side no mo na some you wasteful and na they didn't believe say they can take the lead and half time no ko buy and a certain Adagula I mean sanka Adagula picture na why go no you hear Adagula go no it was a fantastic
indeed a very wow on Facebook
Papa Perez
Fatou
Papa Perez musero musi scout for youngsters war as a season I think it's an order and this is a guy I won't say young boy we throughout the entire season band na Adagula e buy na o she goals
there's one Lami Yamal deal debate ni mo ayede e bi so wa
basa ni remade for they say
right mama call the maestro the maestro
president
Muda go ni Adagule o be kwa ma hwan
I'll go for Gule
why Muda and born and tough
form but then you check from the range shorter close margin Adagule it me a heavy dark ball na the share you know so here's our goal no it's our goal no it is called a non-sided goal
non-sided and what you say
and no he doesn't have that time to think about how we place the ball no onto the far top corner of that particular goal post
okay
so for the non-sided goal no we play now we should that goal now we shouldn't think it's but so should the first goal now Turkish play and the share now definitely or place ball. No say when a match of say or ball not placing very well. Just simple like 2000 Valencia and Real Madrid UEFA Champions League final as Zidane share, you know.
Yeah.
Similar like this particular goal. You will clearly see say oh no or place he was ready for it. But so should baby a goal place ball it was non-sided goal. And at the tangent and at the acute angle not the share, you know. That tells you how superb and how talented Adagula is. But also the role no ball in this particular game now. I think Montella has defined a real nature for Adagole, and Don Carlo Ancelotti will be watching the boy from afar.
Exactly.
The entire Mekasane say the finest touch of Adagole as Onwankasan talent and skills is really unseen in the current modern world of football. Okra the qualities of Oxel. Also a different playmaker.
Yeah.
And then so on in the particular central midfielder. There was so money enough space for him to operate. And this time around, he was operating from the left side. Left side, they said he was being given the free road to operate. Into Bomo say Hakan can hold glow. Any papa say can iron money ebo it will fin home. But then a certain other goal will be given that free road to operate to be create a lot of chances there too anymore. Edema yield this more. This tells you say on the nature and the quality of how player now or Tiano a bit Oxel or my fade out. Typical like Zinedine Zidane or fade out. Mason Mount and no ball as a typical creative or also fade out gradually. And then you talk about most of these particular players, or much of them feel Isco or also fade out. So we have some certain kind of players when it comes to the creativity role as we speak now, you wouldn't have that player now ball as a typical playmaker that kind of exuberance and no be na Adagule ekrano. But so what share the kind of ball now Madrid able currently number more direct football.
Okay.
They don't normally involve the creativity or a creative player in that particular act. It is Jude Bellingham about more of direct football. Also this kind of footballers or ball now onya kwan etenke how obisi transition and decoy passes to the attacking third. And that is most of the reasons why most at times Jens Tati Adagole in most of the matches for Real Madrid Football Club. But so watch the game now, Montella is using Adagole in the midfield of Tekifona against Georgiana. Clearly, yield is more and making more offensive overload. The likes of Okonkumu use the more offensive overload nature, but Adagole will have that kind of pacing nature to think about how I will be distributed ball and they are called attacking third.
Okay.
That was the reason why at the time I know place ball and that's all share the non-sided goal at that particular moment in time. Now most of these attackers are taking the half spaces of the opponent of Georgia, and then he needed to place that ball at the acute angle of the goalpost. That tells you how talented that he is. This kind of goals, you will clearly see from most of the magical orchestras players or making a lot of difference in the midfield. Oxel ever similar goal the amount. This is done similar goal the amount. The likes of Mason Mount similar goal the amount. Is Kobo similar goal the amount. We have certain creatives when it comes to this kind of football, they will give it to you. Hadji, formerly of Romania, he will give you that kind of football because or a creative player. So these kind of footballers, typical number 10 footballers, they are gradually fading out. Kakamo, they are gradually fading out. But we know, they say at this particular modern world of football, Pija, na Carlo Ancelotti messes the style of football, but then Montella know how to use this boy, and Turkish national team Nubiana, he always live out to expectation. To me, and you're surprised, Adagole rise up to the occasion like this. But then, kudos to the Georgian national team. They played very well. They played very, very, very well. Willie Stanyo, he mastered his tactics right, but just said when you have one particular national team or more well experience or more you can't compete as a debutant.
Experience is the best.
You can't compete as a real debutant. So to me, I think say take it for and live up to expectation. But this game match with Young Cousin Boss, a match of the tournament. The excitement, the aura, the climaxing zone, and everything that dictates football.
So in a way, we have two Romania,
Oh yes. To me, not say me and yes, you have a account. To me, to me, the excitement and everything that you need in the football. This is one of the best matches I've had so far. in the first group matches Amakye.
All right. After 12 matches, all the count. Quick one.
Well, sir, game no na osha because a computer game yebo. Yes.
PS1.
So yeah, we heard pace no, any aggression, any passion, any obi trim say metimi ahye me yonko no.
Take you for the Jikumo boss.
And we heard game na 38 shots no mo boy yo. Omo ball pull 3 times.
Wow.
Na for go and last goal no card nursery. Georgia phone him say metimi bounce back into the game. And
now come back to me at Tinsu.
At the Koglu no far ball no go the ball no running ya no ball ni rapo ni. I think say me ne maestro GH adwene. Okay. Wait a minute, time we had be pa 4 no, and it was a great game, fantastic game by all standard. We had an annoyance in this one company game no. This European Championship was the last Euros you know because of COVID-19. I didn't enjoy the tournament, but this one there, I think that we met me like into Euro 2004 and that tournament and I was so nice.
To come also. Before the game,
yeah.
Not Georgia fans and then Turkey fans, you know. It wasn't easy. Okay. It's end doesn't.
It do time say yeah, and will be actually the political powers, and some will be an do time is
Europe one. Omo back into Omo the Sanema no. There was what do we call
now? Was it in Tokwa no? I don't understand the reason. I know Ariana make say I don't understand the reason why these fans prior to the matches no Moko. Serbia and England coin, Italy match fans in the coin. I am not Germany and Scotland fans also coin. Scottish fans on credit to Konomo can I'm not say what could be home soil only or your host nation. What in the fans was saying? And I don't know, say almost that generated this kind of controversies. Emma matches no enviable to watch yourself because I don't this is part of hooliganism in football.
Sure.
So Africa Hanasadi we see win fans of better because we want football I say. But we normally say fighting even at the stadium is part of the culture in football. It is a no fans is part of the culture. Make boa is part of the culture.
Was you many
no more. So say they do not my bread. Not Turkish for you to travel too much.
Europeans in them so many, especially Eastern Europeans.
We are new.
Sango for no USSR.
Also, to Panama a deal.
Obia Shemu Bia near Denny. Now, my home video be near Scotland ahead of the Germany game. And now near your interview. Who is your favorite player? Dom again. We are going to beat Germany tonight. I'm going to attack it 2 times a cry.
Right, still live on AP 105.7 AP TV, GHA Facebook. Now, only say after round 1, no, 34 goals and a team PM. 34 goals and a team PM. Now, a free first minute, copying 15th minute, no, 6 goals and a team PM. And a free 16 minute, copying 30th minute. And also, am I 8 goals from 31st to 45th minute? Am I 4 goals? 45th plus minutes, and I say first half for the near Biatosono, you need 2 goals. And 46th to 60th minute, am I 2 goals? 61st to 75th minute, am I 5 goals? And 76th to 90th minute, am I 3 goals? Now 90 plus, am I 4 goals? Never want to say be an extra time. Nyamem ebia drew around 16 and baba. And so far 34 goals on the breakdown. No. Now before the game, no. Na second I do na minute. Like Old Trafford. Hey, I have some Brony Chrome. Okay, second I do na no. And a minute saro. And yes, I take you for no. The intimate my game needs stop because I'm the pitch and I know what say a friend of Dortmund Stadion. Say a yes signal do na beam a Dortmund Stadion and Dortmund Stadion no Oka Stadion I won't Sanka Stadium. Dortmund Stadion and a so air to who is saro. But still born a bit my cost now what that Baba running the almost team soon train na akwe we okay wait to a quick one
na Baba Yara no I don't know Baba Yara be shame
sir so to Sunday
living legends from my
living legends
we want to enjoy life
okay we enjoying life
enjoy life
that was true. Dortmund Stadion no
Dortmund Stadion no say one of the beautiful when in about European stadiums they say when it gets to this point in time, boss, they have well structured drainage patterns.
Okay.
Yeah. Baba ya asem na woka no. Awia meka say almost two am na bi wa chire ho na ICC drainage patterns na so ni tar park na so ni. But then these are well advanced countries, and when it comes to scientific method like this, no, we news mama say signal do na. I mean, face this kind of challenges. Send Old Trafford they face you know.
Yeah.
We don't have a problem. Sanka Baba Yana we see her and can soon tap park and so.
That is the only
that's we can't compare ourselves to them. In Sony, you know, all right.
That got going to me too.
In Sony, you know, all right there. But then, in about 5 minutes time, in Sony, in Abeira.
Wow.
Almost drainage patterns, you know, boss, well structured, and it sounds very effective. So we can't compare ourselves to them.
All right, but Mama, you call Facebook and every message you be King George. Watching the show live from Koko. That you know what him Bright Pascal or the fire emojis, you know, and a go Asante Solomon APTV more fire. Sounds na zero hammer high boss. Good evening. You are welcome back to sports. Kofi Adoa. Good evening. I'm watching you live from Airport Retard D. Keep it up. On the Wheezy, Tamia, all right, Macan, the Auntie Thomas Sapon doing the listening from Swami, More Fire Sports President, High Time DH, or some maestro always makes me smile whenever I see him. Calm gentleman, Pony James, or say our sports president, I'm feeling the show at Akumadan. Keep the fire burning. Versus Katungu. Can radio. Oh, Katu after the whole OPA, bro. Say, where dear. Auntie Thomas Sapon, More Fire Mentor, Amwa Richmond, AP. TV more fire and the fire emojis and all a good ho NTAP TV join Facebook na fam messages out doing na bra na yen come from a senior man senior Gato AP Media GH. My name is Senior Man Gato GH from Seko city from Seko City. More fire bro, more fire bro. All right, now game room what the next game I told you I know round 1 last game na no be any because of Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro Kwabena no he was born on Tuesday to Kroma Kwabena na 2-1 was the scoreline na $2 Nigeria pass that be Portugal say na be bomba bondi o me kofie Amakye quick one Portugal Czech Republic
well President mama sha say free Ronaldo bia o dey say Euro 2004 na o share asema Portugal and Portugal they host to Euro 2004 no.
Okay.
And I remember I saw my first game was Estadio do Dragao no money Greece every need 2-1 Greece share first goal 46 minutes under Luis Felipe Scolari where Ronaldo Baba share Shimao Sabrosa former ATM winger 9 and Greece for share second goal 93rd minute Ronaldo ete Bakuma near 2-1 at the point. Match day 2 Ronaldo replace almighty Figo 78 minutes. So that time Ronaldo a young boy and match day 3 20th June 2004. Yes. Estadio Avalade in Lisbon in the Chrome. One was starting Sporting Lisbon. Into one was starting the first game for Portugal, and that game no ball 85 minutes here. Fernando Couto ne replacing. Since then, Presido, since then 20th June 2004, ABC ne Ronaldo was a regular for Portugal, and Ronaldo there we in 6 euros, incredible.
Yeah,
because and you countries need to qualify for bida. If you so qualify for that and. Interestingly, Ronaldo ni Rooney almost age mate you. I'm saying Ronaldo a Chanika Krebi 2 years or so.
That's what the Rooney.
And so Rooney my job of 1 term cry. And this ahoɔden sa willingness ne sa can do spirit ne attitude now dear Ginemo for 20 years the aba Euros at 39.
Wow.
Once the bia on na
is it the record no kana once a Gulea icon record.
Very cool.
Youngest scorer ever Euros.
Yeah, na me
was a 204 nya
go against Greece.
Or yeah.
Nti if you about Ronaldo there when you is no Portugal for squad of the mu na.
Me but now age wise and only Pepe combined 80 years.
Pepe was 41. Na Pepe one of the oldest player and so about Euros. And then our Portugal for a squad now. Ronaldo a ball Euro 2004 no keeper Diego Costa no 4 years. We have Nadalo Manchester United for the no 5 years.
Wow.
We have Ruben Diaz Man City for captain no 7. Pepe do any boti pen to and Cancelo was 10. Nuno Mensch, Portugal for friend Mensch, Nuno Mensch, finance, San Omakano. Then you know, I mean, Nuno Mensch, no 1 year. No 1 year. 204. Now Bernardo Silva was 9. Bruno Fernandes was 9. Vitinha 4. Leao 5. Dobeshe go no. He's only 21 years. And the no one was saying. No one I think so 2 or 1. And the consistency in this level, no, he's. There's a me how to describe him.
The least said about him.
Yes, and after I say I consider how she go no. Mr. Ronaldo abound and I say wow legend abound when you break. On French rank count. Yeah, Ronaldo on French rank count. Oh yeah, fantastic. And to manager Roberto Martinez no. We say we are in the 4th major tournament.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, only Belgium are coming after taking over from Mark Vermont. Euro 2016 Roberto Martinez won first major tournament. 2018 World Cup or Euro 2020 or 2022 World Cup for Belgium. And he has a lot to prove because the last World Cup no Belgium to top papa so. Only share Belgium for good in generation when Mark Vermont ne started here. And I will be share on my dear pick but man for mania. Don't forget, so your manager or the Wigan for GFA Cup maybe against Man City. Okay. And or by Everton. The star you 3 at the back. We're a Spanish manager. Yeah. But was spending most of his years in New England. But no pen Italian star ni Argentine star now. You want 3 at the back, 4 in the middle, 3 up front, and I said 5 in the middle, 2 up front. And then also Bobby said Leao and Ronaldo. It wasn't working. And Portugal team just say the way I'm suffocate check for no check. Mammy so say Obi as a check for defender a lot. You have to defend because Obia or Portugal team ni bia a superstar.
They cannot score.
Obia a superstar. Me shut down I'm saying you see a team no more many match in England in terms of superstars. What I check Obia Portugal team obo. Big teams. And no my bar
and no affect me in any way.
A bit more affected
because it's all individual talent no. But playing as a team has been a problem.
I want to be we are Roberto Martinez ya be me who the kind of manager we and your mom Martinez about to changes now here no. Na Portugal pa see change obi pa yiri ya near the Jogo Dotaba. Jogo Dota players no more finishing pa no hwe obi an start here with the Salah Moba with the why or one of them. The finishing was through. It will be like Jota on any day countries be Robert started.
Quick one, Mama call the maestro. So far, unsa Portugal ne check. Euros are boy and a first half yenya go. Yeah, first half yenya go. The maestro,
President.
And were you surprised or Bibia?
I wasn't surprised because Makacho said when it gets to this point in time, Obia Peso proving a point.
For sure.
And Czech has been one football country all qualified about Euros in about 7 matches, but all unbeaten.
Okay.
All unbeaten. And when you check with the record coach in the ICRA for that particular side of Czech Republic, it tells you how formidable that he is.
Okay.
No one checking the kind of system or but the 3-5-2 system is a typical system mobile. Or no, when it comes to the low block and the mid block, or a specialist in that.
Wow.
It's only the Bishia. He always prefers to about 3 at the back. No, a compact 5 solid midfielders at the midfield. No, about just 2 attackers per away anymore. The same way, me expect Roberto Martinez said, so when you be about the 3-5-2 system, the only alternative tactical method that will be used to the outline is to play the 4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1 to open up on the compatibility and that's about the 4-3-3 system about more direct football.
Okay.
And that's being here one solid midfielder or no bit man drag most of these defenders into your opponent's half. But they no need that kind of midfielder nobody say you man the amount. Should be say Vitinha.
No,
Vitinha. To me, Vitinha is a static midfielder. Only that level now you clearly see Toni Kroos, you clearly see
the amount of
may direct the rhythm inexperience, may direct all those watching the play of the match, but then he was doing some silly mistakes in the middle. Not Kufal and the likes of Thomas Husek more capitalize on that kind of mistakes. No, a lot of counter-attacking break in the side of Portugal. That's the reason why in the very first half, now Portugal found team for born enter the first center line and into me make a lot of chances for themselves. Because you are playing against a particular team or about a 3-5-2 system, and so the moment I check for Benya Bono, almost me arrange almost self very well. Meaning say so only baswa.
Yeah.
No more arrange myself very well. If some over the low blocker almost 5 solid players at the back. If it is mid block, almost channel 5 players at the back. So it was very difficult for Ronaldo to penetrate into that particular third. Then you check about Robin Henrik. Quite of far so capitalized on Cristiano Ronaldo, even if the game anymore. He did well by making sure so Obe initiated his own market. Ronaldo the free game. Of course. And then he was doing it because Ronaldo is a genius player that on any moment in any moment in time, Obe my show. You can't take that thing away from Ronaldo.
Yeah.
And you check the kind of tactics how Roberto Martinez boy. Me, I'm very disappointed in Roberto Martinez.
Why?
Because I was expecting good quality fluidity football from the side of Portugal national team. With the individual brilliant players to Mukrano, I wasn't expecting them to have this foul low belt game of my boy, you know.
Low belt.
Oh God.
Wow.
I must tell you the fact. You see, also Mukra quality players.
Yeah.
So I'll compare most of these nations from room to the Euros. All the one-on-one player be compare. I'm not sure say Portugal be lie and that third and as a second. What's my defense crampo? Quality play, they have quality players. Even Ronaldo, this game, I must tell you, say this game, and the bit my Axelia my UEFA for come more in these Euros.
Okay.
Because the image right of Cristiano Ronaldo. So you look at the kind of exposure this kind of game the man. No one sure the kind of players now be choose at that particular moment in time. So this is about the 3-5-2 system. Portugal is not known for the 3-5-2 system. Portugal is known for either the 4-3-3 system and as the 4-2-3-1 system. So the moment above the 3-5-2 system, you must make sure say the definite left full back now be invented now man become midfield no. The definite right full back now be invented now man become midfield no. Are they serious enough to defend very well? No, Mendes, the defensive action is very poor. So Kufal was using him at that particular end.
Okay.
João Cancelo, the defensive action was very poor. So it will be very difficult for João Cancelo to be used as a defensive right full back or even as a midfielder in that particular solid midfield. That was the reason why João Cancelo saw a lot of transition to Koe anymore defensive wise. No, I very poor. So Bernardo Silva was always suffering from that particular right side. And this time around, in the left side, now was saying Portugal full team overloaded on in the very first half. Why did Rafael Leao or one left wing forward there? So the ball manner, he makes a lot of in-swing passes. So when you crampona, the cut-ins and the corner of so I display these defenders, I open up space, I create balance enough for the attackers to actually score. No, it's one of the instrumental things about Rafael Leao. So most of the times, see, I can't do these kind of things once a month. But Roberto Martinez, my problem is that after so who say, or my initiative zone marking against Cristiano Ronaldo, he needed to find another plan B.
Okay.
And the plan B was to make sure say, Obe create enough width for Bernardo Silva and Rafael Leao to feed on the half spaces of Czech Republic or Manchester defensive half, because they were playing the defensive compact football. And Unya Quine operated from the wing side, both from the right wing or from the left wing. Until you operate from that particular side, but you need to operate from the half space. And here you are, you have a particular creative in the likes of Bruno Fernandes.
Okay.
Unya ball now instead of so must split passing passes no. And they are called attacking third. And they are Cristiano Ronaldo no crap ball no.
Oh,
at the moment that position awareness, Cristiano Ronaldo are positioning very well for him to give him the ball no. Not on the ball near the right side. Clearly, no pure heboni be clearly will see say no bona bro.
Yeah.
Me I'm a teacher being cut team no. You will clearly see say way there on any encounter with team or per se intentionally or book Cristiano Ronaldo bro. But the substitution, did you go that low bam? Rafael Leao frame. It sounds so they consider bam. It was just a magic of touch from Roberto Martinez, because at that particular moment in time, in the direct football, and I say in the vertical line passes football, no, only Ronaldo Nkwana the only arrowhead and only the Portugal national team anymore. Ebasana, these defenders feel comfortable around Ronaldo, but the moment a top striker or best serve as an auxiliary striker, the two center pairs normal that the Czech Republic become distracted with the two pairs number because why so Unya Bona is either say Cristiano Ronaldo Benya Bona and say Conceição Benya Bona, and it distracts more from having the fair knowledge about why Bono Ebebano so Ebanesana who distracted defenders and who making sure say who create a lot of chances vertically between the center pairs, both right center back and the left center back. And I believe say that was the maximum timer Roberto Martinez finding that particular feat and making sure that Diego Dalot should be more direct So a ball from that particular left side now, or it was already more direct from the ball.
Okay,
not
quick
a
one
lot
now.
of goals.
So
Portugal, to me, I think say they did very well. But then Roberto Martinez, the 3-5-2 system, they Mboa Portugal going for it.
The Maestro GH Big Brother and our can Facebook Richard Abusian from Pond. We are enjoying the Euros night from Oti region. Great job, thanks. Yabua Frederick APTV more fire. Street Savage more fire. AP Sports President Opoku Kelvin President. This is your only brother G Priest. Yeah, he's Biabako. You are too much, bro. I'm always on APTV every evening. Say confused. The love is too deep, bro. Thank you very much. Keep your messages coming. Now, one of them say, Real Madrid players so far now say more goals. Euros, Jude Bellingham, Danny Cabana, Adagule, European clubs now on players representing countries for Euros. Real Madrid players as usual. Any crowd goes, much more goals. Jude Bellingham, Danny Cabana, Adagule. Yes, Omuna Abogoso. Danny Kava
Adagule.
Yes.
Danny Kava right now on the day. One say the Champions League no share goal no. I think it was the second goal. Yeah, when a career in Champions League. And Euros no share is the first goal sharing Euros.
Yes.
It's one making history the man personally.
From Champions League.
Bellingham, Adagule, two dynamic generational talent from
it almost said dominated
Euros.
The Galacticos, Los Blancos, Madridistas, White Angels. Sure. Now, Unim said for the first time in a major tournament, so World Cup and Euros, I think that Turkey a winning game since 1954. Before an enormous 7, almost first games, our major tournament. Winning, and you draw that the be a show since 1954. Eti Omaba Juma. Yes, Omaba Juma. Now, Namaya Dumo China games around 2 no chassis or China Namaya Duma Group A. Germany, Hungary 4 p.m. Scotland, Switzerland 7 p.m. Nemum no Group B for Nebetiano, Croatia, and Albania 1 p.m. Murum Kakra.
I don't say that the have fixtures now that I can have been 1 week crowd Germany on Bazan of you. Hey, Nasa Benny on Bomu first game, I think that on Sunday and community Saturday and
yes.
And I Saturday and now China Croatia show one. Send us already there 4 days. Major tournament, 1 hell only 5 days.
Yes.
Tino mobile mobile Tino to say Omuya normal.
One thing about tournament or first game,
key. It's a moment to me lose first game on bounce back and the other me super. And Croatia near being an American will be under for more. Imagine Sabine Ashe Croatia for now was and well lose 2 games. The same chances to Albania and a game where lose you be in trouble. Croatia been in their first game and Germany hungry boy against host and I mean who how are hungry for last Euros no hungry for last game I think some ball Germany e wo miniko omubo 2-2 I don't know so mu win no mo qualify na Germany for free but Germany for te wo ka 2-2 a hungry for free man UEFA Nations League so no mo sane Germany mo ni England mo omo san bo modern show mo mienu nyina nti omo beating though a difficult job but untimi right to am off obi omo chances ye be 20-30% inti ebia 20-30%. Where they see first games na Germany winning emphatically against Scotland and Hungary for so Hungary for so lose almost emphatically almost defeat na against Switzerland there. Not just also Hungary for only put you up a fight.
Yeah.
So them can have only 5 days. And last game of the day Scotland already almost the form 5 goals. They are playing against Switzerland. Could you do an crop for Granny Jacamo? Yeah. Almost we need 3-0. In the Scotland and so lose 2 goals difference. I have mathematically no. Yeah. I say be a call a Microsoft for no some no ye PC Dell and ye for no more tenacity. No more calculations my how Scotland be surviving.
All right, I'm telling you, or be 4 days crowd, me come back. Father Ryan also be the first to know Teacher Legon, see what you show no. I was really going sort of
Legon.
Teacher Legon.
A very good boy.
Yeah, also near about your fat transform beam.
Lego, Lego.
Now, much.
Okay, so I think the Germany to me show more crash powers in this particular tournament. First game, I think they scored 5-1 against Scotland.
Sure.
Makach was in a game behind the Germany, and the young boy, who leaded the side of Germany, and that's the young man, I mean, kind of who leaded Germany, is Julian Nagelsmann, or a well experienced, coach from RB Leipzig, Bayern Munich. Was answered Abba in German national team at this moment in time. Or the fine national team are not more ebre in most of the recent matches are not more under Hansen Flick in the more Palmer Hansen Flick of Julian Nagelsmann, and he understands the German culture, and then he understands the tactical standard quality of these kind of players. And I think the first move of the German national team was to convince Toni Kroos to be back for the Euros and has to be back for the national team, and then he communicated so well with Toni Kroos for him to understand how important he will need him in the setup of German national team. And the day one match against Scotland, Toni Kroos was just that player. He lived up to that kind of expectation. He controlled the midfield. He controlled the reading patterns of German national team. And going against Hungary wouldn't be a tough match for Germany because they understand the football and they know how to deal with this kind of teams. With the host match, and I say with the home, country no Obono, the spectators will be a plus for them. The climax aura of the game will be a plus for them, and therefore they have good and well experienced players are homogeneous the side of German national team. Antonio Rudiger, Champions League winner.
Yeah.
Look at Jonathan Tah in terms of mental strength, Okrano, because can one hell of a club or more invincibles in the side of Bayern for Leverkusen. Look at the side of Jamal Musiala, a young boy or picky bar in the Golden Boy Awards. Most of the people thought that the Wise Nankin deserving from Pedro and as a Gavi, but then there was certain Jamal Musiala, and then he is living up to that particular task. Look at Florian Wirtz, 21-year-old boy in this season, watching 22 goals with 20 assists. He has that kind of level to live up to that kind of expectation. And then you talk about Toni Kroos, Nicolas Fulkrug, and these kind of players who make them the German national team. And then you talk about the coach himself, a well-experienced coach. When it comes to tactical prowess and as a tactical acumen, he know how to deliver, and then he know how to do it very well for German. So to me, watching that game there, it will be over 2.5. It will fit him.
3 goals scored.
2 over 2
against Hungary.
Against Hungary, and I believe the German national team will thrive in a good scoring chart. I bet him I qualified the 116 stage of the competition. So I think the Julian Nagelsmann bet him creating magic at the German national team. Nagelsmann. Yeah. I would say he's a young man to me. Now I believe he would have done something beautiful for Bayern Munich. But then Oliver cancelled him over time and found my brand, and I believe this is the maximum time who use the players very well. Look at Jamal Musiala, look at Florian Wirtz about the side of German national team or look at different player, even under Xabi Alonso. Sure. So Jamal Musiala free Bayern Munich by the side of German national team, he plays very well, even more than Obo the side at the other side of Thomas Tuchel this season. So on him how to use the players very well. It will create a lot of overloads at the offensive side. It's Julian Nagelsmann is a good coach in any day. To me, Chelsea Enzo Maresca can also come to me a convincing Julian Nagelsmann. He's a well-experienced coach. Tactically, he is very good. Very, very good.
Big brother, the maestro GH, and I'll tell you, I want him to say, Oko Georgia, player for the Georges, and Michael Daddy on a bogo, no, Omulusu, the name on the general, why history? They say Georgia first European Championship goal on us. They say Uniania Gibraltar, say ja, Nyamia na Dom, Amanaya Sabako, Semia Busia, Funia. Georgia Krumo and your secretary. All right, live on AP Radio 105.7 APTV and Chava Solun Kunyaso, Najuma Dua to us. Amate, pick one.
Georgia, for is a dream come true. Last Euros, North Macedonia, a show more playoffs, and North Macedonia for the buy. And the Omono Mabano, Omonim say, a Kunumo at Dinamom. and also enjoy young football to enjoy yourselves with Germany and yeah no more and now have fans nakakano no more take no how much you celebrate you know European Cup no president I think they enjoy something special pa more there or more enjoy life or more Germany is here and say who play football pa I know say what attend the festival pa huge one
for sure
yes huge one pa
that was true. Right,
oh yes, your corner, yen church, for you know, no more sharing, and Rasbiki or Techiman or shared in the
more fire,
yes, Rasbiki shared in the
Ras,
church will be or share or she in church will be a PM, executive producer, and international CEO, and Dr. Kuku Dadzi, Mama Munina, church will be a WBS watching I was answering.
Right, and a big brother, the Maestro GH in the research, Amate. And I'm tell you, Moncano. So, so mama say, you see, Namaya do at the same time. You best out to do Akunya, and in Transuncha, go ahead, the Nadis are going to for. See, dear, during the chair, baby, a shoe flower, Transin on Chrome, and the Eros night after that, and analysis, no, about ever some more. Yes, sorry, no, you might do at us. And I said, so, 6 a.m. to 7. Yeah, Filippo Pipo Inzaghi and the capo de Supremo Bertanase na Seshe on the Simpiaro Pano at the Abana 3 to 6 team na Aba, yes, Capo Bejagua, and then again Crusader, na Big Brother, the Maestro Diet, and Yatanase, then Pipo Inzaghi ni Pinsi Mono at the Atuaso Tintin at the Amama Tap so many a producer, Oteria, Obesani Machine. Namaya 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. says here Euros night Besa Tuas Medin, editor say for Sebunsu. The sports president, Yakram.